Welcome to the Gen AI and Bots channel. Thanks for joining us, your one-stop for everything artificial intelligence. If this is your first time, please consider subscribing and ringing that all notifications bell. Please go ahead and share your thoughts in the comments. We are very interested in ways to improve this channel for our subscribers. What if I told you that the most embarrassing moment in Tesla's history, a guy in a shiny robot costume dancing on stage, would eventually become the foundation for a $50 trillion business? More than twice the entire US economy. Elon Musk believes his humanoid robot Optimus will represent 80% of Tesla's future value, potentially making Tesla worth more than Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Nvidia combined. But here's what is really insane. We might see thousands of these robots working in factories. Today, we're going deep into the complete story of Tesla Optimus, from internet meme to potential world domination. Stick around because what you're about to discover over the next 20 minutes will blow your mind, and by the end, you'll understand why this might just be the most important technology story of our lifetime. We'll explore the failures, the breakthroughs, the supply chain nightmares, the geopolitical tensions, and why this robot could change everything about how humans work and live. To understand where we're going, we need to go back to where it all started, and trust me, it wasn't pretty. August 19th, 2021. Elon Musk has gathered the world's tech press. The rumors were swirling. Musk walks on the stage and drops a bombshell that nobody saw coming. We're also developing a humanoid robot. The audience was stunned. For what he promises will be a groundbreaking announcement. New battery technology, revolutionary self-driving breakthrough, maybe the long-awaited $25,000 Tesla? Nobody expected what came next. This wasn't just a side project. Musk was positioning this as Tesla's next major product category. He laid out ambitious specs, 5'8", 125 pounds, and having the capability of deadlifting 150 pounds. While also having the ability to carry 45 pounds. Speed limit, 5 miles per hour. So you can run away from it if necessary, Musk joked, getting nervous laughter from the crowd. The vision was intoxicating. Essentially, in the future, physical work will be a choice. He painted a picture of a world where dangerous, repetitive, and boring tasks would be handled by robots, freeing humans for more creative and fulfilling work. The presentation built to the moment everyone was waiting for, the actual robot reveal. The lights dimmed, music started playing. And then, a person in a clearly homemade robot costume walked onto the stage and started dancing. Not a robot, not even a good costume. Just a guy in a shiny bodysuit doing awkward dance moves while the audience sat in stunned silence. The internet exploded immediately. Memes flooded Twitter within minutes. Tesla stock barely moved because investors weren't sure if this was serious or an elaborate joke. Tech journalists were beside themselves trying to figure out what they had just witnessed. The Verge called it a joke. Industry experts dismissed it as classic Musk vaporware. Even Tesla fans were confused and embarrassed. It seemed like Musk had finally jumped the shark. But here's what most people didn't understand at the time. This wasn't just a publicity stunt. Tesla had been quietly working on humanoid robotics for months. The dancing costume was a placeholder because the real work was happening in Tesla's AI labs, where engineers were figuring out how to apply neural networks designed for cars to bipedal robots. Tesla's autopilot team was already experimenting with applying their computer vision technology to humanoid movement. While the world was laughing at the dancing robot, the same cameras that help Teslas navigate roads could, in theory, help robots navigate. To understand why Tesla thought they could build a humanoid robot in just 1 year, we need to understand what they already had. Tesla wasn't starting from scratch. They had been building the foundation for Optimus for nearly a decade without realizing it. Tesla's full self-driving computer was already one of the most advanced AI systems in the world, processing millions of miles of real-world driving data every day. These neural networks could recognize objects, predict movement, and make split-second decisions. The FSD computer could process 2,300 frames per second from 8 cameras simultaneously. It could distinguish between a plastic bag and a rock, predict if a pedestrian was about to step into the street, and navigate complex intersections. This wasn't just advanced. It was the kind of real-world AI that other companies could only dream of. Musk's insight was brilliant in its simplicity. If you can teach a computer to navigate the world from inside a car, why couldn't you teach it to navigate the world from inside a humanoid body? The core challenge was the same: understanding 3D space, predicting movement, and avoiding obstacles. But there were massive technical hurdles. Balancing on 2 legs is exponentially more complex than steering 4 wheels. A car can stop instantly. A walking robot must manage momentum and gravity. The feedback loops need to be measured in milliseconds, not seconds. By January 2022, just 5 months after the dancing costume incident, Musk's confidence had grown dramatically. During Tesla's Q4 earnings call, he made a statement that shocked Wall Street. In terms of priority of products, I think the most important product development we're doing this year is actually the Optimus humanoid robot. More important than the Model Y production ramp? More important than full self-driving? More important than the Cybertruck? Investors were confused. Tesla stock took a hit as analysts questioned whether Musk was losing focus on the core automotive business. Musk wasn't just saying Optimus was important, he was promising a working prototype by the end of 2022. In the robotics industry, where Boston Dynamics had been working on bipedal robots for over 2 decades, this timeline seemed impossible. Boston Dynamics' Atlas robot was incredibly advanced, capable of parkour and gymnastics. But it cost millions of dollars, required constant human supervision, and wasn't designed for mass production. Honda's Asimo could walk and climb stairs but moved at a glacial pace and had limited functionality. Tesla's approach was fundamentally different. Instead of trying to create the most advanced robot possible, they focused on creating a robot that could be mass-produced at scale. Instead of perfect balance and agility, they prioritized practical functionality and cost-effectiveness. Tesla already had the world's most advanced automotive manufacturing capabilities. They knew how to build complex machines with thousands of parts at scale. They had supply chains, quality control systems, and the financial resources to invest billions in new technology. Perhaps most importantly, Tesla had a fundamentally different approach to AI training. Instead of hand-programming specific movements and behaviors, they were developing systems that could learn from observation and experience, just like Tesla's cars learned to drive by watching human drivers. 8 months after the dancing costume disaster, Tesla AI Day 2022 was approaching. The pressure was immense. Musk had promised a working prototype, and the world was watching to see if Tesla could deliver. The months leading up to AI Day 2022 were frantic. Tesla's robotics team, led by some of the brightest minds from Boston Dynamics, Apple, and other tech giants, worked around the clock to build something that could walk, balance, and perform basic tasks. The challenges were enormous. Every component had to be custom designed and manufactured. The actuators needed to be powerful enough to move human-like limbs, but precise enough for delicate manipulation. The battery system had to provide hours of operation while keeping weight to a minimum. September 30th, 2022. The tech world held its breath as Musk took the stage. Would this be another dancing costume moment, or had Tesla actually achieved the impossible? And then it happened. A real robot walked onto the stage, not a human in a costume. Not a remote-controlled puppet. An actual, autonomous humanoid robot taking careful, deliberate steps across the stage. The moment was electric. This clunky, somewhat awkward robot represented one of the fastest technological developments in robotics history. In just 18 months, Tesla had gone from a dancing costume to a walking, waving robot. Optimus version 1 wasn't pretty, but it was functional. It could walk at about 1.3 miles per hour, detect objects with its cameras, and perform basic manipulations with its hands. The robot was powered by a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery pack, the same technology used in Tesla vehicles. But the real magic was in the demonstration video. Optimus was shown watering plants, carrying boxes, and moving objects around a simulated factory environment. These weren't pre-programmed routines. The robot was using real-time AI to understand and interact with its environment. The robotics industry was stunned. Companies that had been working on humanoid robots for decades suddenly found themselves years behind a car company that had started serious development just 18 months earlier. Tesla's stock jumped 3% in after-hours trading. Suddenly, investors were starting to take Musk's robot vision seriously. This wasn't vaporware anymore. This was a real product with real potential. But let's be honest about what Optimus V1 couldn't do. It was slow, clunky, and limited in its capabilities. The robot couldn't handle stairs, complex manipulations, or dynamic environments. It was essentially a very expensive proof of concept. What made Optimus special wasn't its current capabilities, it was its learning approach. Instead of being programmed for specific tasks, Optimus was designed to learn from demonstration and experience. This meant its capabilities could improve rapidly over time. Tesla began collecting massive amounts of training data. Every interaction, every movement, every task was recorded and analyzed. The same approach that made Tesla's autopilot system increasingly sophisticated was now being applied to robotics. Musk's vision was becoming clearer. This wasn't just about building one advanced robot, it was about building millions of robots that could collectively learn and improve. Every Optimus robot in the field would contribute to the overall intelligence of the system. If you thought the jump from dancing costume to walking robot was impressive, what happened next was absolutely mind-blowing. In just over a year, Tesla would demonstrate improvements that typically take robotics companies decades to achieve. Throughout 2023, Tesla's robotics team worked on addressing every limitation of the first prototype. The hands were too clumsy. The walking was too slow. The overall design looked too industrial and intimidating. Tesla dropped a video that nobody expected. No big event, no dramatic presentation, just a simple video titled Optimus Gen 2. What they showed changed everything. The improvement in walking speed alone was staggering 30% faster than Gen 1. But it wasn't just about speed. The gait was smoother, more natural, more human-like. This robot wasn't just walking. It was beginning to move like a person. Then came the moment that went viral around the world. Optimus Gen 2 carefully picked up an egg, examined it, and gently placed it down without breaking it. This single demonstration showed a level of dexterity and control that impressed even veteran roboticists. The hands were completely redesigned with 11 degrees of freedom and tactile sensing. The robot could now feel the pressure it was applying, adjust its grip in real time, and manipulate delicate objects with precision that rivaled human capabilities. But perhaps most impressive was the full-body control. Optimus Gen 2 performed squats, maintaining perfect balance and demonstrating the kind of dynamic movement that had previously been the exclusive domain of the most advanced research robots. Tesla senior manager Julian Ibars posted on X, "Everything in this video is real, no CGI. All real time, nothing sped up. Incredible hardware improvements from the team." This wasn't marketing hype. This was an engineer's genuine amazement at what his team had achieved. The robotics industry was in shock. Companies like Boston Dynamics, Honda, and Agility Robotics had spent decades and billions of dollars to achieve similar capabilities. Tesla had done it in 2 years with a focus on manufacturability and cost-effectiveness. Perhaps most importantly, Tesla revealed that Optimus was now learning primarily from video demonstrations rather than teleoperation or programming. The robot could watch a human perform a task and then replicate it, learning the principles rather than memorizing specific movements. While Boston Dynamics Atlas could do backflips and parkour, it cost millions of dollars and required specialized maintenance. Optimus Gen 2 was designed from the ground up for mass production, with a target cost of under $30,000. Every component of Optimus was designed with manufacturing in mind. Tesla used automotive-grade materials and production techniques, ensuring that the robot could be built at scale using existing supply chains and manufacturing processes. Musk's vision was becoming clearer. This wasn't just about individual robots, it was about creating a network of learning machines. Every Optimus robot would share its experiences with every other robot, creating a collective intelligence that improved exponentially over time. By late 2023, Tesla was already testing Optimus robots in controlled factory environments. While not yet ready for full production deployment, these tests provided valuable data about real-world performance and reliability. October 10, 2024, was supposed to be Tesla's triumphant moment. The We Robot event promised to showcase not just the Robotaxi and Robovan, but also demonstrate how Optimus robots were ready to integrate into human society. What actually happened sparked one of the biggest controversies in Tesla's history. The event was held at Warner Bros. Studios in Burbank, with elaborate sets designed to show Tesla's vision of the future. Hundreds of journalists, investors, and Tesla fans gathered to see what Musk promised would be a game-changing demonstration. While the Robotaxi and Robovan reveals generated their own buzz, it was the Optimus demonstration that stole the show. Multiple robots mingled with guests, served drinks, answered questions, and played rock, paper, scissors. The interactions were incredibly natural. Robots engaged in conversations, responded to questions, and even displayed what seemed like videos of guests chatting with Optimus robots went viral on social media, generating millions of views and personality. Musk was in his element, confidently declaring, "The Optimus robots will walk among you. Please be nice to the Optimus robots." He painted a picture of robots seamlessly integrated into daily life, helping with household tasks, providing companionship, and revolutionizing the workforce. But then the other shoe dropped. Industry analysts revealed that many of the Optimus robots at the event were being controlled remotely by human operators, a technique called teleoperation. Teleoperation isn't necessarily deceptive. It's a legitimate robotics technique where human operators. But the event's presentation suggested that the robots were operating autonomously, making decisions and control robots remotely, responding independently. The revelation sparked intense media criticism. Headlines like, "Tesla's robot demo was smoke and mirrors," dominated tech news. Critics accused Musk of misleading investors and the public about Optimus's actual capabilities. Many were not impressed. Tesla's stock dropped significantly in the days following the event, and Musk's net worth fell by $15 billion. Tesla pushed back against the criticism, arguing that teleoperation was clearly disclosed and that the robots were demonstrating real capabilities just with human assistance. They emphasized that the hardware and software were genuine, even if full autonomy wasn't yet achieved. From a technical standpoint, teleoperation is a common development stage for advanced robotics. Even Boston Dynamics uses human operators for many of their most impressive demonstrations. The question was whether Tesla had been transparent enough about this limitation. The controversy highlighted a broader issue with Tesla's marketing approach. While the company's vision was inspiring, critics argued that Musk had a pattern of overstating current capabilities while presenting future possibilities as near-term realities. Despite the short-term backlash, many industry experts argued that the We Robot event actually demonstrated significant progress. The robot's hardware was impressive, their interactions were sophisticated, and the overall vision remained compelling. The event taught Tesla important lessons about transparency and expectation management. Going forward, the company would need to be more careful about distinguishing between current capabilities and future aspirations. Despite the We Robot controversy, Elon Musk doubled down on his vision for Optimus. His predictions weren't just ambitious, they were astronomical. According to Musk, Optimus could help Tesla reach a $25 trillion market cap. But based on recent statements and the potential I'm seeing, we're looking at potentially $50 trillion in total addressable market. To put this in perspective, 50 trillion is roughly twice the size of the entire US economy. It's more than the combined market caps of every public company in the world. It's a number so large it's almost incomprehensible. But here's the math that makes Musk so confident. There are roughly 8 billion people on Earth. If Tesla could eventually sell just 2 robots per person at an average price of $30,000 each, that's $480 trillion in total addressable market over several decades. Even in more conservative scenarios, the numbers are staggering. If Tesla captured just 10% of the global market for repetitive physical labor, we're talking about hundreds of millions of robots generating trillions in revenue. The global labor market for jobs that could potentially be automated by humanoid robots is massive. Manufacturing, warehouse operations, construction, agriculture, food service, cleaning, and elder care represent hundreds of millions of jobs worldwide. The immediate opportunity in factory automation alone is enormous. There are millions of manufacturing facilities worldwide employing hundreds of millions of workers doing repetitive tasks. If Optimus robots could replace even a fraction of these workers, the economic impact would be unprecedented. In May 2025, Musk made his boldest timeline prediction yet. Thousands of Optimus robots working in Tesla factories by the end of 2025. "We expect to scale Optimus up faster than any product in history," he declared. The proposed timeline is breathtaking. Thousands by late 2025, hundreds of thousands by 2027, and 1 million units per year by 2030. If achieved, this would represent the fastest scaling of any robotic product in human history. But with great opportunity comes great disruption. If Musk's vision becomes reality, we're looking at the most significant economic transformation since the Industrial Revolution. Entire job categories could be automated within decades. There's also a personal dimension for Musk. Tesla's board proposed a $1 trillion compensation package tied to the company's performance. Optimus' success would be crucial for Musk to achieve those astronomical performance targets. Wall Street analysts are divided. Some see Optimus as Tesla's next major growth driver, potentially justifying valuations that seem impossible today. Others view it as a distraction from Tesla's core automotive business. From a technical standpoint, the vision faces enormous challenges. Current battery technology, AI capabilities, and manufacturing costs all need dramatic improvements too. From a technical standpoint, the vision faces enormous challenges. Achieve Musk's goals at the proposed timelines and price points. Tesla isn't alone in this space. Companies like Figure AI, Apptronik, Boston Dynamics, and several Chinese manufacturers are all racing to commercialize humanoid robots. The competition is intensifying rapidly. Beyond the economics, Musk's vision raises profound questions about the future of human work, purpose, and society. If robots can perform most physical labor, what does that mean for human employment, income distribution, and social structures? While Musk paints an inspiring vision of the future, the path to robot ubiquity is fraught with real-world challenges that go far beyond technical hurdles. Building robots at the scale. Tesla envisions requires navigating complex global supply chains, geopolitical tensions, and manufacturing realities that could make or break the entire vision. The first major challenge hit Tesla in early 2025: rare earth magnets. These specialized materials, crucial for Optimus's compact motors, are predominantly controlled by China. When geopolitical tensions escalated, China began restricting exports of these critical materials. The restriction wasn't random. It was a direct response to new tariffs on Chinese technology. China's message was clear: if you're going to restrict our access to American technology, we'll restrict your access to our materials. Tesla had to scramble to find alternative suppliers and redesign components to work with different materials. Musk revealed that China also demanded assurances that Tesla's magnets wouldn't be used for military applications or weaponized systems. This highlighted a broader challenge. Where do you manufacture millions of robots? China offers the most advanced manufacturing capabilities and cost advantages, but are geopolitical with risks. The US offers political stability but higher costs and less developed supply chains. Meanwhile, former Tesla robot team lead Chris Walty raised fundamental questions about the humanoid form factor. Most work in industry is highly repetitive tasks where velocity is key. Walty's criticism touches on a core debate in robotics. Should factories use specialized robots optimized for specific tasks, or general-purpose humanoid robots that can adapt to multiple roles? The answer could determine whether Optimus succeeds or fails in industrial applications. Tesla's response has been to revolutionize robot training. Instead of expensive motion capture suits and teleoperations, they've pivoted to learning from video recordings of humans performing tasks. This approach offers massive advantages. It's cheaper, faster, and more scalable than traditional methods. Tesla can collect training data anywhere humans are working, from factories to homes to offices. But technical challenges are just the beginning. Deploying humanoid robots at scale requires navigating complex regulatory frameworks, safety standards, and liability issues that don't exist for industrial robots. As we reach the end of this incredible journey, Tesla is preparing to unveil what could be the most advanced humanoid robot ever created. Optimus V3, which Musk has tantalizingly called sublime, represents the culmination of everything we've discussed today. Industry experts speculate that V3 could feature dramatically improved hand dexterity, faster processing, better balance, and movement that's virtually indistinguishable from human agility. If Musk's claims are accurate, we're approaching a technological inflection point. Tesla's Fremont factory is reportedly preparing dedicated production lines for Optimus. The company's Q1 2025 update confirmed they're on track for pilot production, setting the stage for the promised factory deployment by year-end. We're potentially witnessing the birth of an entirely new industry. From dancing guy in a costume to robots that could fundamentally reshape human civilization, the transformation has been nothing short of extraordinary. Whether Musk's $50 trillion vision becomes reality or remains an ambitious dream, one thing is certain. Tesla has already achieved something remarkable. They've taken humanoid robotics from science fiction to commercial reality in less than 4 years. The question now isn't whether robots will transform our world. It's how quickly and in what ways. What do you think? Are we on the verge of a robot revolution that will create unprecedented prosperity? Or are we heading toward economic disruption that society isn't prepared to handle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay ahead of the curve on robotics, AI, and the future of technology, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. The robot revolution is just getting started, and you won't want to miss what happens next. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey through the Tesla Optimus story. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore how other companies are racing to compete with Tesla in the humanoid robot space. Trust me, it's going to be wild.